Hey, two brothers, how the heck are you? So, on a day trip to Rogers, Arkansas, I this is one I didn't expect to find. I was looking to find mostly Arkansas beers. The store I ended up at didn't have a lot, to be honest with you, but I did find this one that I hadn't had in a couple of years. The first time I had this was probably, I don't know, gosh, golly, about 4 or 5 years ago now, when beer friend Tom Shipman out of Ohio sent me a can. I just adored it. And then later on, when Stuart Picard visited from England, Tom sent us a six-pack to split, or a four-pack. I think it was a four-pack. It was a four-pack. It was a four-pack, Tom. Anyways, wow. So anyway, I found this in Rogers, Arkansas, and I couldn't resist because I hadn't had it in a few years since 2012, since Thanksgiving of 2012, and I really wanted to revisit it because my recollection of it is that I just loved it. Oh, that nose is just beautiful. I gotta tell you, I didn't have this in the fridge actually. We got home late last night. I just brought stuff in, set in the living room, and then this morning I just put it in the cooler and stuck it out back because we had some snow flurries. It's a little chilly out. Then putting ice in the cooler just in there, so it's probably sitting at a perfect about 50 degrees, which is probably where you want a beer like this. Again, no, the nose is gorgeous. A whole lot of grapefruit going on, along with some spice. I'm getting something. Hold on. Getting like these white pepper notes along with some possible coriander. There's something there. There are other citrus going on there besides the grapefruit, but that's dominant. I'm kind of feeling those typical tropical fruit notes that you get. Oh, good golly, that's what Daddy like. Yeah, I gotta tell you, the first time I had this, I thought it was one of the best beers I'd ever had of this style. One of my favorites of the style. You'd have to call this a double IPA, I assume, although it doesn't necessarily say so on the can, does it? I don't know. I can't read that little writing. Anyways, yeah, but it was funny though. I remember posting at the time, and there were some comments uh, on it. Some folks didn't think it was a great beer. In my opinion, it is. I just love this thing. I think I like it now as much as I did back in 2011 and 2012 when I had it. It's a little hop heavy, it is. It's meant to be. I'm getting some stone fruit notes in the middle, but there's grapefruit zest running all the way through this thing, along with some other notes. I'm getting notes of tangerine. Um, Folks are probably going to get, mango, papaya, the typical tropical fruit notes you get. It'll make you pucker, but it does have that slightly peppery finish, like these just kind of white peppercorn notes that just dance on your tongue right at the very end. I love this beer. I gotta tell you, those that don't, I'm just kind of baffled. I don't know what you're all looking for, but I think beer geeks kind of make too much of comparing one beer to another. I try my very best not to do that. I look at every beer for what it has to offer. And accept it on its own merits. I don't believe in saying this is better than that for the most part, unless you're talking about quality. That's why I don't like the word better when you're talking about, well, this is better than that. That's better than that. No, they're not better. You have two craft beers of equal quality. Your taste preferences may prefer one to the other, but it's not better. And I hate when folks use the word better. And in my most humble beer whisperer opinion, this is one of the best double A's on the or double A's, double IPAs on the market. I just love this beer. For me, it's as equal quality as the usual suspects you talk about. Heady, Pliny, blah 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 blah. For me, I really like this one. Uh, uh, for everything it has to offer, and then the intangible things it does. The finish on this for me is exquisite. It's semi-dry, but not overly so. Again, the last thing you get is that big burst of grapefruit, and then those white pepper notes I was talking about. And although it is a hop heavy beer, it's not one that totally destroys your palate like it has become trendy these days to do. So there you go. Hey, I shouldn't. I don't know if I have anything left to say. I just want to sit and enjoy the rest of this beer. So hey, I'm Tom, the Beer Whisperer. 6 Point Resin. I love it. Every time I have this, I'm reminded of Tom Shipman sending me my first can, and then Stuart Picard being here on Thanksgiving. Brings back a lot of memories. And that was the last Thanksgiving we had with Seamus, and Stuart was here, and I think he really was amazed at how articulate Seamus is, especially knowing who his father is. I've never been accused of being extremely articulate. Seamus was very articulate. He was very smart.